All right, I'm meteorologist Jamey Singleton watching a potential derecho. Whether or not, again, it becomes an official term of that word, it will still remain to be seen. But we've got a lot of weather going on, a lot of severe weather. This is a strong line of storms coming at us from Indiana in our general direction. However, it looks like the area just off to the west here around Bristol, Tennessee, far southwest Virginia will bear the brunt of this right now. However, we're going to watch the eastern flank of this to see if it can not maybe ignite more storms for the area for this evening. That would be around the 7-8 o'clock time frame, and then pushing a little bit farther east. We've got here the Storm Prediction Center has outlined the highest risk there in the red, and it kind of deteriorates from orange into yellow, and you can see how that complex is starting to take a dive a little bit more to the south. They tend to do that. Also noticing a lot of the storm reports here coming out of Indianapolis and Indiana right now tend to be on the west side of this. That's somewhat good news because we're going to get the east side, if anything at all, from this system. All right, so our storm potential for the night tonight, I think the heaviest and the strongest weather will be out towards West Virginia into the Wytheville area, generally west of I-77, but again, we'll have to watch maybe for some redevelopment into the New River Valley and into the Roanoke Valley. That general path is going to remain to be seen into the day on Tuesday. We'll be watching the outflow from a couple more systems that will affect the area by the time we go into Tuesday evening. So again, another shot at seeing maybe some potential bad weather here coming up for tomorrow evening as well. This is the first system that we're watching now, and again, last night's complex dropped up to 3 inches of rain across the area. That's now off to the east. So here's our high-resolution computer model, and you can see how that tracks from West Virginia down into western North Carolina and grazes part of our area. This is the latest update. Doesn't have it nearly as intense as it did this morning, but again, that's going to bear watching because our air is still kind of juicy and unstable. This is quite simply stated going to be something that we're going to have to watch as it gets closer to the area. The models do a poor job of getting the timing, the exact intensity of these storms down pat. So we're just going to have to watch this thing. And notice that second complex, this is the one I'm really watching for Tuesday. That one actually could be something to watch even on a more serious note for our area, as we may be more in a direct line. This kind of gives you a broad sense of what's expected to happen. This is a future radar for 11 p.m. for Monday, and it shows the brunt of the system, again, kind of bowing south. So we're looking at where the system is accelerating for where we could have these higher winds. And anywhere from eastern Kentucky, western West Virginia, far southwest Virginia, that's going to be the corridor for 70 to 80 mile per hour winds in some of these storms. As you get further away from the acceleration, we may have some isolated wind damage as well in our far southwest around Wytheville into the New River Valley. And again, if this model's right, maybe some redevelopment in the foothills, even into the Roanoke Valley and beyond. And we may have some gusty winds there and maybe some isolated damage as well. There's also a flash flooding threat because of all the rain we had overnight last night. If any more rain falls, it could quickly add up out there. So keep it right here for further updates. In the meantime, I'm meteorologist Jamey Singleton.